Hello and welcome back to this video, which we are continuing.
Of dumbass stuff. Okay, you want to keep trying?
Don't.
Sorry, you keep trying. I am going to get drunk because this is painful.
Okay, what should we talk about?
I don't know.
Let's talk about Apophis.
You mean APEP? See, it only does that when you're using it.
No, it's because you moved it. Maybe it's overheating.
Enrage? Why would it overheat?
I don't know, does your computer overheat?
My old computer used to overheat, but... This one I haven't had an overheating problem with. I think I might break into the pink lemonade vodka.
What's the pink lemonade vodka?
It's pink lemonade flavored vodka.
Oh, I don't remember that.
No, we bought a ton of flavored vodkas at the store. We've opened and tried all of them except for the pink lemonade and the peach.
Okay, you're gonna have to get me a little bit of pink lemonade so I can try it.
Do you want me to mix it with something?
No, just by itself. A little bit by itself.
Okay. Let's talk about bad game design. This was fucking unnecessary. There was no reason to include this.
Yeah.
It's already open.
Shut up, Grace.
Don't tell her to shut up.
I'm in a bad mood.
Okay. Let's talk about the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm already in a bad mood. God damn it.
Yeah, I know. Talk about why you hate it.
I've talked about that because I talked about this in my Ultima 9 videos, but because it craps on Tolkien's beliefs.
It's already open.
Oh, but that doesn't matter if you make water, says some people.
Oh, there was this really stupid guy that was over one of my roommate's friends. And, he just was like, oh, I'm so excited to go see the third installment of The Hobbit. And all I said was, I don't like the Peter Jackson movies. He was expressing his opinion, I was expressing mine, and then he went off on this rant to me about how it was unfair for me to not like them, because the purpose of movies isn't to, support somebody's beliefs, it's to make money.
Bullshit, have you ever watched Citizen Kane? You can make a great movie, make a great movie with, interesting ideas, and to make money. You know, there's lots of films that do things like that.
I will point out that Citizen Kane is a very old movie.
Yeah,
There's this belief in modern society that you can't do that anymore, but this is the thing that really pisses me off.
really, but...
Is there was no need to do that. It was fucking Lord of the Rings.
It was only a minor change he made too, but it was such a significant change.
Yes. Well, no, but I mean, there were a lot of that.
Well, you think the main one is one, you don't like the fact that it was darker.
Well, no, I don't like, okay, so...
No.
I don't like the stuff in the second movie, like, for instance, Frodo being taken to Osgiliath. Because... Faramir, it completely shits on Faramir's character.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. I think your most valid reason is the thing with Golem at the end.
Yeah, the thing where Frodo pushes Gollum in. No, that is the most valid reason, but it...
Because I think you can make character changes, and it isn't as big of a deal as, like, completely...
Yeah, well, the thing is that the whole thing that Tolkien was trying to say is about hope and the goodness of humanity and stuff.
I know, but yeah.
So, all of these changes, I mean, about the film being quote-quote darker, like, the fact that Faramir initially tries to take the ring, the fact that the Ents decide at the end to not help and then have to be tricked into helping, the fact that, you know, Frodo isn't saved by the good fortune and his act of initial mercy towards Gollum. He succeeds by violently killing Gollum.
Yeah.
Like, all of these are examples of, I mean, the fact that, like...
I don't mind the Ent and Faramir stuff so much. I don't
the
think
fact that Elrond lies to Arwen about...
Okay, that's a big thing, but
about what's going to happen to her to try to get her to reject Aragorn. Like, these are all examples of the...
Okay. No. Well, with the Faramir one, I don't think that was too big of a change, because in the end, he did change. It was a small character arc for him. I think.
Yeah, but, yeah.
You know, in the end, he did turn into the great character he was in the book. I think. And with the Ents, I don't think that they were tricked into attacking him. I just think that, you know, Pippin and... Well, I think it was Merry, yes. Just forced him to show what was really happening.
Well, the reason I find those two changes in Two Towers so unforgivable,
yeah,
is because I understand the need to make changes.
Yes.
From the book, because
like Tom Bombadil.
Yes, there's no way you can fit everything in. The fact that he changed things to contradict Tolkien's message of hope, and by doing so, both of them made the movie longer.
Yeah. Okay.
That is what I find so unforgivable about it. It's like, okay, if you made a change, like, for example, the whole thing, I mean, it was kind of stupid because he never followed up on it later, but the thing of having Arwen rescue Frodo, that I'm completely okay with, because the thing is...
You'd have to introduce a whole nother character normally.
Exactly.
And he's kind of a useless character.
Right, in the Rolf Bakshi version, they had Frodo rescued by Legolas. For the same reason, they didn't want to introduce a new character, so they're like, let's have an elf who's going to be in the movie later do it instead, so we don't have to introduce a new character. I'm totally fine with that, because that's making a change for the sake of simplifying it for film. When you're like, I'm going to take this and make it longer and more complex in order
to make it darker.
Yeah, that...
Okay, that makes some sense, but... You know, okay, I really will defend the whole Faramir thing, because I think that was an interesting story arc. Maybe the Ents one, you definitely have a point there, because it made it longer unnecessarily, and the Ents really didn't have a character arc.
Yeah, they were like kind of throwaway characters, actually, because they never really did anything after. I mean,
the only one with any character is Treebeard.
You have, like, stuff all over your chin.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so that's... I mean, and the whole thing, like, about Elrond lying to Arwen and her going to the Havens and then changing her mind.
Yeah, that was so, like...
That made it longer for no reason as well.
Yeah, I always felt that was such a needless, complex thing. It's just like, what the hell's going on? So yeah, I will still defend Faramir, because I just thought... It was just such an interesting and awesome arc.
You're trying to make it longer, you're missing all, you're going too soon every time.
So, I think definitely you have a point with the Golem bit being pushed in, because that really does completely change his beliefs. I don't think giving Faramir that arc changes... It makes it, like, slightly less initially hopeful, but...
But, I mean, the thing was, it was really kind of pointless. You didn't need to develop Like, Faramir's character is plenty developed enough in the book.
But I know, I just think the whole thing of Faramir initially oh, I've got to take the ring, and then later going, no, really plays into the bit later where Denethor is, like, pissed off at him.
Well, I think, that's really there in the book. It's just more condensed, and they could have condensed it. I mean, they could have made it... It's not super obvious in the book. They could have made it more obvious while still making it more condensed without having this whole long, drawn-out thing.
Still, I think that was a great way to show, like, this is the one way Faramir could have, like, gotten his father to like him, and he refused to do it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that could have been shown in a flashback, and they were sort of showing that by having this flashback with Boromir and stuff. Yeah. Where he does his infomercial, but, like...
Yeah, it's like, I have a cameo!
Well, no, okay, so, when my family, like, each year, we would get the extended cut of the Lord of the Rings movie that came out that year for Christmas. And we used to do this thing where we would... wire up a projector and stuff and project things. We did it to play games like Riven we didn't do Riven, but later like Myst games and like Myst knockoffs and stuff. We would wire up the projector to the laptop so that everybody could see while we were playing these games. And so we would also wire up the projector to the television or to the DVD player.
It's already open.
So that we could watch the Lord of the Rings movies, like, basically on virtually a movie-sized screen by projecting it on the wall. We didn't have, like, a stupid fancy home theater thing. We totally, like, jury-rigged the whole thing, but... Oh, yes!
I had to click him before he got to the fire. That's what I had to do. I had to click him before...
No! Don't shoot! Let him go! Let him go.
I had to click on the wolf before he got to the fire, not right when he was at the fire. Damn, I was actually really liking that conversation.
We'll finish it. We'll finish it as soon as this cutscene is over. Gabriel is much sexier now that he's a wolf.
Damn, he's gonna stop being a wolf now. I should have taken advantage of this.
Wait, why did he change back? And how is he, like, sitting in the furnace like that? Yeah, but how is he in the furnace? Like, he's just, like, standing there? The furnace is not human-sized.
We don't know how deep it goes. He could be sitting down.
Yeah, I guess. And Lieber's like, what the hell is going on here?
Why is there a sexy man burning?
I'm going back to school soon. It's all arranged.
Don't do that.
You didn't even want me on this case.
Came up so quickly.
Give me a break.
And you're just like,
Fine, I wanted you safe in America, so sue me. It won't happen again. It won't.
What was VonGlower really like?
I liked him.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Haven't you ever wished you could just follow your instincts? Live for the moment?
Yes.
That was VonGlower.
No, he was
VonGlower
cold and calculating.
was that pit of bodies. Ludwig's suicide. There's always a price, Gabriel. Don't you know that by now?
I made my choice, Gracie.
So you did. Do you know why?
I guess when it comes right down to where the buck stops, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that, Gracie.
VonGlower was not all about acting on instinct. He created this whole hunt club to test people for werewolfery. It requires a lot of forethought.
Probably already heard the hunting lodge. Maybe it didn't require that much.
They won't stop testing you, you know.
It'll get easier, though.
Hmm? But you want this?
No.
This?
No.
Don't you think, Gracie?
No.
Yes.
Don't you think?
No.
And then they had sex.
I'm sure they did. Okay, so stupid credits. Back to what I was saying. So we set up everything on this projector, and we had it. So we had to run the TV in order to, get power to the DVD player to run the DVD through the projector. And so while we were doing this, but the thing is that if you didn't touch it for a while, it would fall asleep. And so when we were watching Two Towers, it fell asleep right during the scene, the flashback with Boromer and Farmer, and Boromer's doing his rousing speech and everything. And the TV comes on. So the movie is still playing, but the sound from the TV comes on, and it's this infomercial. It's like, you want this item! It is a great item! And Boromer's there, shaking his hand in front of his troops and everything.
Yeah.
And we were just like, what the fuck just happened? Anyway, so that was Gabriel Knight 2. Apparently, most people compare it extremely unfavorably to Gabriel Knight 1, but...
Well, if the voices, as I saw in that one video I saw of Gabriel Knight 1, if the voice is anything like that, fuck that. And also the villain seemed a lot less interesting than VonGlower.
He wasn't a sexy bisexual man.
No, it was some ancient female voodoo spirit. That was like some of the sub-villains I think were kind of interesting, but she was just darkness has to take over the world.
Yeah, that's lame. VonGlower just wanted a fellow werewolf to have sex with. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
He's
doesn't?
actually, most of us don't want a fellow werewolf because we're not ourselves werewolves. We just want...
Yes, we're both not werewolves.
Oh, come on. It was a full moon 2 days ago. I didn't notice you doing it. Of course you did.
Of course we didn't.
Of course you stayed home from ritual because you had a headache. I don't know what you were doing while I was gone.
Yeah, of course, because neither of us are werewolves.
I totally wasn't going out to my special werewolf cult meeting that night.
Yeah. You do meet every full moon.
Yes.
That is what you do.
We also meet on new moons, though.
Well, maybe you're a special kind of werewolf.
No, half our meetings are in human form, half are in wolf form.
Yeah. It's only the dick that becomes wolf.
Let's look ahead of me. So there was this, in college, there was this guy that he had bright orange hair, and he was obsessed with the color orange. He always wore, bright orange and all of this stuff.
It makes me think of Madden Red from Black Butler.
And so, at my birthday party one year, we started talking about all of this, explicit sexual stuff. Kind of like what happened at Halloween this year, except that we didn't have the excuse because there was no alcohol involved. And this guy revealed that he secretly wanted to be a furry.
So he could dress up as a fox?
No, as a tiger.
Oh, that's lame.
Because it's
Tigers
orange.
aren't sexy.
Because it's orange.
Foxes are.
Yeah, because you only like dog morphs.
Yeah, cat morphs just no.
I think I'd make a cute kitty girl.
No.
But...
Dogs have the flappy ears.
Ah. So then, he sent, all of his friends
And
this
they have, the curve.
photo that he had found on the internet of this guy who got his penis tattooed to look like a dragon. And he sent it to all of us with the caption, I wonder if I could get a tiger.
Oh god.
Yeah. So that's when we were like, oh, the penis turns into a werewolf. That's what that makes me think about.
It's just... No, I was thinking the penis turns into like a wolf penis, but yeah.
Ugh, so you know, when wolves have sex,
They have the knot, right?
yeah, it swells so that he can't withdraw it. They're stuck together for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you do it very close to the end of the full moon. So it's just like, yep.
And I know how you know about the knot.
Yeah. I know how you know about the knot. Your
No,
animal
you don't.
behaviors class.
Nope, I saw it on a nature show when I was a kid. Okay, so there was this show. I love, what is it, David Attenborough, the British nature guy who does all these shows.
Yeah, we know.
Viewers don't know this.
Everyone knows who David Attenborough is.
No, I mean, but they don't know that I think he's awesome. So, I'm starting to get pretty drunk. I need to get another glass of this.
Another beer.
Yeah. So, he made this series a long time ago. Haven't I told you to stop doing that?
I know, that's why I'm doing it. Ow! You're gonna get beer all over the couch. Did it just close out?
Yes, it did.
Great.
Okay,
Does
so
that mean
he
we have to
did.
stop talking?
In a minute. So he did this show called Trials of Life that did all these different, like, aspects of animal behavior. And most of them were like, here's how animals hunt. Here's how animals build homes. Here's how birds sit on their eggs. You know, and it was, like, nice. And so I watched all of these with my mom, and the last one was, here's how animals have sex and make sure that their mates are not having sex with anyone else. And there were
I know,
lots
that's
of...
what all the spines on cat penises are for.
And so there were lots of close-ups of animal penises engaging with animal vaginas and showing how it worked. And I was watching this with my mom, and I'm just like, oh dear God, I'm going to die now. Alright, so we will be back shortly with more drunken antics, but this is the end of Gabriel Night 2.
Yeah,
so...
we're gonna make a drunken antics video.
No, but... So, see you all later. Bye.